night. This is the final English project, and we're group number 8. And my group is conformed by Wilmer Reyes, Juan Pablo Rios, Edgar Torres, and Camilo Roman. Our topic is the equality of gender, like especially in men. The video is about a man that is talking about the gender equality, but the interesting thing about this is that he says that men have to do more stuff of women, and this is beneficial for men because this can cause less stress. And for example, with a growing number of men taking the responsibility of taking care of their children while their partner is working, the gender stereotype is increasingly important. Research has shown socially pressures to be aggressive and not reveal vulnerabilities that can negative effects of men. According to statistics by the Center of Disease Control, suicides is 4 times higher among men than it is in women. Now my friend Edgar is saying their point of view.
Okay, my point of view about this video is that I agree that that men have to be that in society have to exist more gender equality between women and men that is mostly talking about in the video. I think this because there's statistics that talk about that if men starts to do things, more things in the housework, it affects both the men and the children and his wife. It affects the children because the children that have more time with her father in the house, or see that or sees that his father is taking care of the housework. Those children have better grades. Those children don't have psychological problems. They are good at school. They don't have to go to like a psychoanalyst. Those children have a better improvement year past year, and because they have a good example to follow. Those statistics. And in men, men that involves her daily life, helping the house, have better disinvolvement in her job, have a better relationship with his wife and children. Don't think they don't want to commit suicide. They have earn more money and have better ideas. Like I say, it becomes in a good way for men, and for his wife. Instead, this woman, the woman, when she sees that her husband is taking care about the housework, she wants, like in Bulgar, no, like the relationship between there in all the ways have is better. Her marriage is in a better way, because they make stronger laces that make their day more united. This is why I agree gender equality because if women and men they have the same things and do the same things, the effects is that they are going to have a good and happy family for many years. This is not what I think is this is statistics that the University of Oklahoma in 2011 have.
I have a question for you. Do you think that if the family, like if the parent make his paper and don't help in more roles of the woman paper, this can affect a relationship?
It says statistically by the University of Oklahoma that they study a family that the father doesn't involve in the housework, and those families have children that are rebels, that they don't have a good disinvolvement in the school, the wife cheat on her, and those things, those bad things. But of course there are cases that if the man or father doesn't involve in the house, they have a normal life, normal family. But there are more families that have a bad family than the families that they involve good, in a good way.
Okay.
They my friends and companion of the group, Wilmer Reyes, is going to say his part. His part.
Okay, so good night, Miss Gracia. My name is Wilmer, and I will talk some about feminism. I disagree with what is feminism because the woman is just trying to make what she thinks is correct, but just for her, not for gender equality. For example, if we see they are fighting for things like, for example, abortion, and that they have the right to take out the baby from their body. But what happens if we as men we want that baby? We don't have the right to make that woman to have the children, and if we can treat him good, and those little things or many other things make us men vulnerable, and women are living like saying that they have gender equality, and we're not living gender equality. For example, if you go to court, for example, just for a rap, if you see a man that have just been robbed, many people will just start laughing at him and making bullying at him, or he will go to jail. Many people will make bull to him. But if what happens if to a woman happen something like that, a woman will be treated different. Maybe just psychologists will treat them, and we're living in those conditions. Those things that feminism are selling to us about gender equality, for me is not good. For example, women have another rights, and for example, if I as a man kick a woman, the court will treat me different than if a woman just kick me or abuse of me or things like that. And that's my part, that's my point of view, that gender equality for those people, for feminism, they are not making their part. Now my friend Camilo Cardenas will give his point of view.
Yeah, good night. I'm going to give a little introduction or a little part of the gender equality. First, the gender equality is achieved when women and men have the same rights and opportunities across all sectors of society, including economical, the participation, and in decision making. And when the different behaviors, aspirations, and needed of women and men are equal, valued, and favored. And another thing that I was going to say was that we have to accept and reject the gender stereotypes, and this would help us to end all the discrimination. And we have to know that all of us, we are the same.
Osama, I don't know if you agree with me. Do you think that some women take advantage of the gender equality to don't make some papers that they must make?
I agree with what you are saying, and for me that is not correct, because some feminisms or some people that agree with feminism are fighting for those things. They are not trying to make what they have to do just because they think they are selling us to us something about gender equality, and what they are doing is that they are taking advantage just to do what they want and to take away what they don't like.
Okay, Chichuma, you can continue with.
Continue.
Okay, I think that this TED talk about is about how gender equality is seen by different types of races and gender. What equality is for a white female is not the same for a black woman. Gender equality is something that has been in the surface of the media for a long time. The man speaking in this video explains about how he once went to a show called "A Black Woman Stole My Job." He states that when the men start removing that possessive thought, and we have in our brains that is when we will begin to fight against inequality. He says that why do these four angry men think that was their job in the beginning? They were upset because they say that they were prepared and had their requirements for a job, but a black woman stole it from them. I believe that there is still a long way for fight against gender equality due to some countries that still have different cultural opinions, such as the Arab countries and all of that countries that see the woman as something less than the man, but that is not correct. Also, they treat them in ways that one never would have thought. We could solve this by start teaching the small children about the equality. Also, and how everyone is equal in an unequal way. We are all different, but the same. This is what I think about the video that we were assigned to do, and this is my opinion about the matter. I thought this way is very interesting because we saw a different point of view since it was a man giving the talk. Okay, thanks. Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.